I've been looking at the game of the week voting polls for about, well, since I put them on in the posts tab, is where I put them every week. And today I looked at it, I was like, well, I gotta do something. And I look at it, I couldn't decide between the Ravens and the Chiefs or the Broncos and the Chargers. So, I'm going to do both. Because I can. And I think it would make everyone happy. So, we're going to be doing the Ravens and the Chiefs, and then the Chargers and the Broncos is going to be the next game coming up here. So, why don't I stop rambling? Let's go get started. Kansas City will start with the football. Now, no Rashee Rice today for the Chiefs. I don't know if he's still battling legal problems. I know he had a 30-day jail sentence, but I don't know if that's up yet. But Hollywood Brown will play receiver for the Chiefs, and they, of course, have Xavier Worthy. And there he is now, 16 yards. And a first down, first play of the game for the Chiefs. Intercepted! Trey Hendrickson playing the edge. Edge, and now Baltimore is going to get it quite close to the 50, or close enough to the 50. And who was that? Was that Mark Andrews, or was that Safe Line? I need to see just who got. Okay, that was Derrick Henry, actually. Yeah, no, it gets confusing when they're all going all up in one spot. That, in fact, was Mark Andrews. It's only the first play of the game. This is Derrick Henry for sure. 14 yards. And another first down for the Ravens. Ravens keep moving chains. I've done 2 Ravens games. I did one last year against the Packers. And I'm going to be... Oh, here's Lamar Jackson to... Oh, who's that? I know it's... The touchdown's going to count. I just want to know who caught it is all. Mark Andrews, okay. So, extra point is good from Tyler Luke, their new kicker. 7-0 Ravens. Chiefs get the ball next. What was I talking about with the Ravens? Touchback for the Chiefs. Kenneth, the running backs are going to return kicks today. And that should especially fare well with Baltimore. Although I said that the last 2 times I did Ravens games on this channel. And they've lost both times. Hopefully they can win today. Oh, and the Chiefs get sacked. I think the Chiefs... How many Chiefs games did I do? Did I only do... Yeah, I did 3. They won 2 of them. They beat the Commanders and beat the Steelers. They lost to the Packers earlier this year. And here's Xavier Worthy. Oh, he might be gone with this one. He might be gone to tie the game. He's across the 20, the 15, the 10. This is no doubt a touchdown for the Chiefs. Response play. Response play for the Chiefs. And they march down the field to tie the game. Left the path open. It's only the first quarter. Don't get too worried about it. Here's Derrick Henry now. Kick returns. One didn't go as far as I thought it would. But kick returns usually is one of Baltimore's strengths. And some good running games is Baltimore's strength. And I think the Ravens are going to bounce back this year. Or so. There's Lamar Jackson to Derrick Henry. See if... Nah, he's probably not going to do that right here. Caught by Mark Andrews. Oh, he's across the 30 now. He's across the 50, the 20, 15, the 10, the 5. Response play from the Ravens. Touchdown. Okay. Hey, folks, this is heating up. Extra point is good. Right through the middle. Baltimore's up 14-7. It's the end of the first quarter. Kansas City's next. So that didn't go far. That pass was caught by Kenneth Walker III for almost a tour. Okay, I'm back because I don't know what happened there. Okay. 14-7. Chiefs have the ball. Thank goodness for the pause button so it doesn't have to keep recording. I've used that many times. Here's Patrick Mahomes. He's going to throw to Kenneth Walker. It's caught 10 yards. It's good when running backs play receiver because yeah. Because they get rid. Mahomes takes a sack. There we are. Xavier Worthy. We haven't seen much of Travis Kelce yet. There he is. 11 yards and a first down. They're trying to tie the game before half. They're trying. They really are. Intercepted! I just have to make... all interceptions are reviewed. But that one will stand. Baltimore's in their own half. There's 32 seconds to go. If you can get a good run going in here, that'd be plenty of time. There's Derrick Henry, 14 yards, and a first down. Where are they going to now? DeAndre Hopkins? Yep, he's there. Oh, he's broke out. He's across the 30. He's going fast. He's across the 20. 15. 10, 5. Will he be stopped? No. Touchdown, Ravens. And, whew. That might be a breath of fresh air. Of course, I say that when they're already leading the game. And now they lead it by 2 scores. Okay, well, it's 20-7. End of the first half. The Ravens get the ball again. They'll get a touchback. Their first one of the game. Oh, and they throw it right back to the Chiefs. Why? Why did you let that slip out of your hands, Lamar Jackson? Who is he aiming? Oh, he did not read his route. Rare mistake. Rare mistake. Kansas City has possession now. They could start a comeback here. Hang on. I don't think that one's going to count. No, it's not. That's not an interception. Kansas City's going to keep the ball. That is an interception. And Trey Hendrickson played the backfield. He's been all over this game. And now Baltimore is going to have the football back. Things are going to work themselves out. But a message to Lamar Jackson in this Retro Bowl simulation. Please read your routes. And here's Derrick Henry now. Oh, he's across the 30, the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5. Here's another touchdown. Here's another one. You can see that coming from 30 yards away. Touchdown Baltimore. As they get going quick. Baltimore's going for 2 this time. They have a 28-7 lead. There's no way they don't score here. The touchback Chiefs. There's no way the Ravens don't get more points. There's no way they blow a lead. Although that ball at 34-yard line for the Chiefs might put a little scare. And here's Patrick Mahomes. He throws to Travis Kelce. He might try to will the Chiefs back into this game. And the Ravens might not want that to happen because, well, they struggle in this situation against the Chiefs. Here. Yeah, the Ravens, they don't usually struggle. I think in our last 6 games against the Chiefs are like 1-5. There's a touchdown to Hollywood Brown. He got a touchdown today. Kansas City's going to try and come back. But look at Xavier Worthy on the edge. They get him. It's still a 28-15 lead. Kansas City, they are still 2 possessions back. Baltimore gets another touchback. But if you're Baltimore, you don't want to do... Okay, I thought the Chiefs player caught that and still... Is that a misplay? Oh, I gotta look. Yeah, I'm gonna slow that down here. Like, look. I thought the Chiefs player caught the ball. It went over his shoulder and into Derrick Henry's hands. And Zay Flowers, I haven't seen much of him. But here he is now. 19 yards. The tight end's been getting a lot of touchdowns in these games. I don't know why. $18 yards and a first down. Caught for DeAndre Hopkins, touchdown, stiff arm. What happened here? That could have been intercepted. Nope. The Ravens kick an extra point. It's good. 35-15 lead. They have a 35-15 lead right now. And Chiefs get a touch. Chiefs don't get a touchback. Where is this ball going? Okay. So the Chiefs, Travis Kelce might try to will this back. The Ravens, they're up 3 scores. 3 to 4 scores. I don't know how insurmountable the comeback is for the Chiefs. That's probably how much the Ravens are leading by. Leading by 20 points, so 3 possessions. Oh, here's Travis Kelce. Okay, make that 2 possessions. Touchdown, Chiefs. Okay. That's a good play. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, much I was saying it was a 3 possession lead. It's now a 2 possession lead. And there's still time on the clock. It's 35-23. The Chiefs want to try an onside kick? No, I don't think so. Baltimore's getting the ball. They're lined up at the 45. 30 seconds to go. Over the middle of Derrick Henry. Plenty of time to get a touchdown. They're going to call a timeout. Here's the 1st and 10. Derrick Henry, Mark Andrews. Who are they going? They're going to Mark Andrews. He's going to get him a touchdown. The Ravens have scored 40 points. They've hit the 40 mark and passed it, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the 40-point play. Perfect execution. A 1 or a 2-point conversion. Oof. I think the Ravens are going to take as many points as they can get. Thinking they're in a comeback situation. Never mind that they're leading by 20 points again. Maintaining a 20-point lead. And I think that the challenge block is just going to run the clock out. Oh no, 3 seconds. It's pretty insurmountable now. I don't think there's going to be any more scoring. Especially if it's just intercepted and like that. So that'll be all for the first game. This was a pretty good game. Up next, as you can see on the bottom of the screen, up next is the Broncos and the Chargers. So stay tuned. Both these games will be put in separately. I'm going to go start the Chargers-Broncos game now. But for now, the Ravens beat the Chiefs 43-23. So the second half of our doubleheader features a top of the AFC West rivalry. Between the Chargers and the Broncos. Now, I couldn't remember which order I put them in, so I assume the game is in Denver? So we're just going to go with that as it is, so the game's in Denver. Now, I do owe the Broncos a bit of an apology and a solid here, because, well, my software glitched when I was editing the last Broncos game they played against the Rams. So, yeah. But hopefully that doesn't happen this time, because that was not on purpose. Alright, let's get the game going. Denver's going to start with football. How about that? And here's Bo Nix. Throwing up the middle to Evan Ingram. For 20 yards and a first down. Running backs are going to return kicks like usual, so just so I don't have to guess the kick returners, because I don't know a kick returner for a lot of these teams. $16 yards and a first down for the Ravens. And here's a... Oh, who was that? Touchdown Broncos. got that? I don't Bo Nix passed to someone. Who was it? Was that? Oh, that was Evan Ingram. He led pretty much the entire opening drive. Fast start for Denver. They're up big. Not big. 7-0 to start. We're here at the Chargers. Who's their running back? Is it Kimani Vidal? Because I know they usually have a few in place for as many injuries as they suffer. Here's Justin Herbert. He's looking for Keenan Allen. He's going to get Keenan Allen. 18 yards. I think the Chargers will put up a bit more of a fight here in Denver than the Rams did. And it's summertime, I'd assume, in Colorado. I don't assume it is snowing, so I turned the weather off for this game. Because I don't want to make a winter wonderland scene for a game I'm uploading in June. Like, no. Oh, and Alex will like the state of Colorado quite well. So, yeah. 19 yards and a first down. Who caught that? Who's the Chargers tight end? Is it Derwin James? Is he on the defense? I think it is Derwin James. I might be wrong. But you know what I'm not wrong about? Keenan Allen getting 19 yards. Arns, I am not wrong about that. First and goal, 15 seconds. Touchdown, LA Chargers. Or Justin Herbert over the middle to Keenan Allen. No doubter there. The extra point's no good. So the score stays 7-6. Denver's going to get a touchback. Who's the running back? RJ Harvey. Yeah, second-year running back. For the Broncos. I think he gets 19 yards. Or is that Evan Ingram? I'm not totally sure. End of the first quarter. Denver has it in midfield. Incomplete. Hey, where was that going? 2 yards and a first down. For Evan Ingram. Jaden Waddle's in this game, yes. They tried to get to him, but Chargers sack the Broncos, and Denver's going to punt the football away. Short return. Chargers are in their own half. Lad McConkey, he plays receiver. Because that was him, actually. Odds are like, oh, how do I don't know who that was. That's Lad McConkey. This is Keenan Allen over here. They're getting about 14 yards and taking it to midfield. And this, I think, would be Derwin James Jr. Now, who would the next player be? That'd be Keenan Allen, no mistake about it. 12 yards. Here's a first down situation. Close to the goal. Not close enough to be first and goal. Incomplete. Bounced off the turf. I thought someone was going to get that. Justin Herbert. Oh! Intercepted. There's enough space to count. Oh, that is an interception, but... That was just like a random play. And you can't be doing that against the Broncos defense. Because that's Evan Ingram over there. Like, you can't be doing that. I think the Broncos have 3 receivers, actually, in this game. But they're only had 2. Intercepted. Yeah, I think that's going to count. Look, I review all the interception plays just to make sure that they're fair or not. That one is. So, they trade interceptions. A 7-6 game. And here are the Chargers. For 16 yards. It hasn't really been exciting since the Broncos' opening touchdown drive. Incomplete. I think there are good defensive players, like Pat Surtain's in here. He hasn't got an interception yet. There's Keenan Allen. I think there's a bunch of defensive players. There's getting tackles like it's nothing. 1 yard. What was that play, actually? Whoa, hold on. Slide down from an offensive lineman caught that. Oh, man, I have to put that in the year's highlight reel. There's 15 yards and a first down. And here goes the Chargers. Kamani Vidal, 14 yards. They're going to try a running play. Goes nowhere. They're going to try a passing play. Goes somewhere, 13 yards. And so... that to next play, 1st and goal. Where are they going? Kamani Vidal. He gets a touchdown. And finally scoring again. The extra point doinks off the top of the upright. And it's 13-7. Chargers, Broncos. Oh, here they go. Denver. Bo Nix. Evan Ingram. 23 yards, first down. And I think the Broncos offense is going to wake up here. Oh, incomplete. I don't know where that ball was going. I thought Denver was going to catch it, and then... who knows? Oh, it was Denver. Or 13 yards. And first down. Oh, Evan Ingram gets a touchdown. What is going on? Oh, that was confusing. But it ties the game. And that's all they're going to do. So, do you want to try an onside kick? They don't. No one wants to try an onside kick because the game is tied. They'd rather engage. Oh, Kimani Vidal, that's a good return. 30-yard return. Whew. And then Keenan Allen gets another 28. 58 yards in 2 plays for the Chargers. Chargers, I think they want to go for a game win here. Justin Herbert overfires the ball. It's incomplete. Hey, okay, well. Oh, look back here. Okay, I'm going to put a score graphic here. On Wednesday next week, I'm scheduling a doubleheader. I'm still going to have the game of the week vote out earlier in the week so that y'all can decide which games you want for the Friday game of the week. But on Wednesday, we're going to have the Texans playing the Colts. Because I want to give those two teams their first appearances. And the Chargers playing the Chiefs, because it looks like the Chargers could have a Hall of Fame matchup. I didn't keep that up long enough. I thought I was going to put a scoreboard up, but I'll put it at the end of the game, because if I kept it up for that long, I would have missed plays. First down or go for a field goal. I think the Chargers believe they have enough time to go for a touchdown. Derwin James got it. Touchdown. LA. (19-13). And 21-13. Justin Herbert to Keenan Allen for the 2-point conversion. Keenan Allen, I said. Yeah. My tongue slipped a little bit, but nevertheless, the Chargers lead the game by 8. Denver's going to need quite a bit. They got quite a bit, but not... They need quite a bit more. That will do it for this week's doubleheader, everyone. Game over. The Chargers beat the Broncos 21-13 in Denver. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. And I was put this on the board. Reminder, Texans, Colts, Chiefs, Chargers.